Queen Nadia, how an unknown girl took over Facebook by surprise. A young woman from the bustling streets of Harare unexpectedly took over Facebook by storm, shocking users with provocative short videos that spread faster than anyone, including Facebook's own content analysts, could have predicted. Within just 2 months, she reportedly amassed over 2.6 million followers and billions of views. Her inbox was flooded daily with thousands of messages from men drawn by curiosity, fantasy, and digital desire. To understand the story of this controversial figure known as Queen Nadia, it is important to step back and examine the social, economic, and personal circumstances that shaped her rise. Poverty has a way of breeding desperation. It limits opportunity, weakens restraint, and drives people towards survival choices that society may judge harshly. Poverty often feels like imprisonment. People can see success from afar, but remain unable to reach it. This frustration pushes many toward extreme measures in the hope of breaking free. These pressures shaped the life of Nadia Chipomoyo, born on 15 July 1998 in Harare, Zimbabwe. She belonged to the Shona ethnic group and was raised in a Christian household. Her upbringing unfolded during Zimbabwe's economic crisis years under the late President Robert Mugabe, a period marked by hyperinflation, mass unemployment, and shrinking social mobility. She grew up in a family of 5. Her father worked as a civil servant before turning to small business, while her mother was a primary school teacher whose income barely sustained the household. Like many families at the time, survival required resilience rather than comfort. Despite these hardships, Nadia reportedly enjoyed church life and school drama, displaying early interest in performance and expression. She completed her primary and secondary education in Harare, attending Mabel Rain Girls High School. There is no clear public record of her tertiary education, though she later took short courses in digital media and content creation, training that would unexpectedly become her most valuable asset. Like many Zimbabweans facing limited prospects at home, Nadia reportedly migrated to South Africa, a common destination for economic migrants. Zimbabweans often seek better opportunities abroad, particularly in low-paying labor sectors such as healthcare support, warehousing, and hospitality. However, available reports suggest that her life in South Africa did not bring the stability she hoped for. Her personal life has also attracted speculation. She's believed to have been married more than once and reportedly has children, though much of this information comes from online commentary rather than verified sources. In Zimbabwe, early marriage and early motherhood are common, particularly in economically disadvantaged communities. Nevertheless, much of the gossip surrounding her relationships remains unconfirmed and shaped largely by public reaction to her online persona. Facing poverty, obscurity, and limited options, Nadia eventually turned to social media as a pathway out. Armed with digital skills and a willingness to take risks, she positioned herself on platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. It was Facebook, however, that delivered her breakthrough. She launched her main Facebook page around 28 November 2025, posting short, highly engaging view once clips, brief videos designed to trigger curiosity and repeated views. Her content relied heavily on provocative teasing, suggestive body language, and visual suspense. While controversial, this strategy proved remarkably effective in capturing attention in the fast-paced digital economy. Her growth was unprecedented. Within weeks, she reportedly gained between 2.5 and 3.1 million followers. Screenshots circulated online showing over 1 billion views within a single month, with some clips attracting tens of millions of views within hours. These numbers placed her among the fastest-growing content creators on the platform during that period. The scale of her audience translated into monetization opportunities through Facebook's creator programs. Though exact figures remain unverified, reports suggested she earned sums far exceeding average Zimbabwean incomes, possibly in the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. For many observers, her story symbolized both the promise and volatility of the digital attention economy. Yet her success was met with fierce backlash. Religious leaders, Women's groups and cultural commentators across Zimbabwe condemned her content as morally degrading and harmful to social values. Media outlets published opinion pieces accusing her of exploiting her body for financial gain and promoting indecency online. Others defended her, arguing that she was exercising personal agency in an unequal economic system that offers young women few viable alternatives. The debate soon escalated beyond social media. In early February 2026, following mounting public complaints and content reports, Queen Nadia's Facebook page suddenly disappeared from search results. Her account, reportedly holding over 3 million followers and more than 1 billion views, became inaccessible, along with any pending earnings attached to it. Fans speculated that mass reporting triggered Facebook's content review systems. In emotional videos posted elsewhere, Nadia appealed for help in restoring her page, describing sleepless nights, distress, and financial loss. Meta, Facebook's parent company, did not publicly comment on the specific enforcement action, though the removal aligned with its policies against sexual content and indecent exposure. Her sudden deplatforming marked a dramatic end to one of Africa's fastest-rising social media careers. What took weeks to build vanished in hours, a reminder of how fragile digital success can be when it exists entirely at the mercy of platform policies and public sentiment. Queen Nadia's story has since ignited wider conversations about digital culture, economic desperation, gender politics, and morality across Zimbabwe and beyond. To some, she represented internet entrepreneurship, proof that anyone, regardless of background, could use attention as currency in the digital age. To others, her content symbolized cultural erosion and exploitation, particularly in environments where children and vulnerable audiences are exposed to unfiltered material. Ultimately, her rise and fall reflect the contradictions of modern social media, how it can transform unknown individuals into global sensations overnight, while also destroying careers just as swiftly. Queen Nadia's story is not merely about nudity, controversy, or virality. It is about poverty, ambition, agency, and the cost of visibility in a digital world that rewards extremity but punishes boundary breaking.